In the original era of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the Guardians of the Galaxy were some of the most unique and improvised characters out of all to have ever been depicted by Marvel Studios in the visions of James Gunn. However, due to the various other films on the separate interpretations of the Guardians of the Galaxy films, various details, specific characters, and particular events weren't depicted or mentioned. But the speculative scenario is this: James Gunn intentionally ignored the Nova Corps in the Guardians of the Galaxy films. When Guardians of the Galaxy was released, there were references to the Nova Corps, which were essentially the policing force of the galaxy and helped to keep order with particular star systems or planets. Xandar, the capital world of the Corps, was even mentioned, even a key aspect relating to the film's plot. Details how the Corps having its reach across the galaxy and Xandar being a planet of significant importance throughout the galaxy. By the conclusion of the film, it was assumed that the Nova Corps and Xandar would have remained an important, arguably crucial part relating to the Guardians of the Galaxy lore and even the concept of the films. From information now known, James Gunn intentionally ignored all aspects of Xandar and the Nova Corps introduced in Volume 1 to having it being completely ignored and even forgotten in Volumes 2 and 3 of the Guardian movies. While he was commented on having ideas for further inclusions with relations to the Nova Corps that were introduced in Volume 1, he eventually decided that to simplify the intergalactic Marvel lore for casual audiences to understand, and to instead concentrate what he had desired to express through film, meant that the Nova Corps and Xandar needed to be literally erased from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Opinions at the time were that the loss of the Nova Corps was a decent amount of potential storytelling that could have been spun off from the Guardians lore. Related media held that theories did mention the original 3 volumes were very constricted and did not necessarily deviate much from James Gunn's lore or visions. While such a concept is interesting, it did lessen the impact of an intergalactic presence in the Marvel Cinematic Universe outside of Earth. This restriction on cosmic storytelling with films from Marvel Studios would remain in effect for entire phases, until eventually storytelling and directors later gained enough confidence to retell cosmic films within the Marvel Cinematic Universe.